Today we are doing PC Partpicker reviews or doing reviews for you to like build your own PC. If you're looking for a specific budget, then for a $5 or more super chat or a money gun or higher on TikTok, we are doing PC reviews or PC Part Picker reviews today. Yo, what is up, Jonas? What is up, Nav? What is up, Beaver looking guy? What is up? Abel, what's up? What's up, AJ? How's everybody doing today? It's gonna take a little while for everyone to get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Banana, Orez, Time, 19, join. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? You have a 9700K and a 27 Super. What FPS should I get? I don't know, man. It's hard to know exactly what you would get with that specific. What's up, Con? I mean, you should get. I would say you could get 200 for sure. I would think. What's up, Con? What's up, my guys? 5070 9700X good combo? Yes, it is. 7700X good? Yes, it's good. David, I mean, it's an okay combo. CPU's a little old, but I mean, it's going to play games. You're going to be chilling. Yo, Ultra. Yeah, dude, I see you over on the YT chat in my comment section all the time, my guy. You're in there all the time. All the time. 5060 Ti and Ryzen 5 7500F. Good. Yeah, dude. It's a good combo. Should I be buying budget or premium peripherals? It just depends on what your budget. I mean, budget peripherals are pretty nice. Carson, I get 100 TikTok messages a day, dude. Sorry, I can't just look at TikTok messages. If you're asking for a free PC, I can 130% tell you you're not getting a free PC. All right, Random Murr over on the YT is a 6700 and a GTX 1070 a good combo? Yes, it is. What's up, Jump Fam? How you doing, my guy? Or Jump Squad, sorry. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? How are the wife and kids? The wife and kids are doing good. My kids have been a little under the weather this week, so it's been a little tough. Um, it's been a little tough, but it's been all right. It's been all right. Um, that's an interesting question. Would I rather have a duck-sized horse or a horse-sized duck? Um, Probably a duck-sized horse. A horse-sized duck sounds scary. Jesse, my guy, I'm going to have to time you out if you don't quit spamming, but that's a good combo. It's good. Um, that is a good combo. How much FPS? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't do that crap. Yeah, you're blocked, my guy. Guys, don't be stupid. If you're gonna be stupid, you're gonna get blocked. Sorry. What should I upgrade? You have a i5 7400F and 9070? Hey guys, quick question. So first of all, for those of you that don't know, we do full PC like reviews as far as like if you have a certain budget, you want me to build you like a PC part picker list or a budget list, we can do that. For a money gun or a $5 super chat, we can also do. Um, Other than that, we're just answering your regular questions. But this classroom, dude, I know my classroom always struggles to have service too. But also other than that, guys, if you're gonna ask your questions, you need to tell me the games that you play, your budget, things like that. I can't just randomly answer questions. If you want to guarantee your question to get answered, guys, coins or something like that is going to be the best way to get your questions answered for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Other than that, I'll just read chat and go as we go. We got 78 people in here. Also, guys, if y'all could smash the like button, TikTok has set me a goal of 40,000 likes, which is just absurd. But if y'all could help me do that, that would be great. Anyway, so Nuber Parker, thanks for the follow. You got an i7 10700, 7800 XT. How much FPS on Fortnite with low graphics? I mean, you should get close to 240, I would think. Chow Box or Chia Box or whatever. Avanta, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Is the Ryzen 8400F good? I mean, it's okay. I tested it a while back. Um, hey, secondhand PC for 1300, guys. If you want a full PC build, like I can't really. That's too long of a question to answer. That is what the super chats on YouTube are for, or that is what the money gun or higher on TikTok is. So you're gonna have to do that if you want. Like other than that, it's just basic upgrade or yes or no questions. Is the RTX 5070 or 5060 better? I mean, the 5070 is better. Um, is a 8400F and a 5060 a good combo? Yeah, dude. Hey, the Shogo. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, Rhodey's PC turned out super good. Super good. Um, his PC turned out super good. I really appreciate it. Is Facebook Marketplace good to buy PCs? So if you're gonna buy PCs off Facebook Marketplace, you need to keep this one thing in mind. One, try to get a video of it working. It needs to have that. If you cannot get a video of it working, it could be a scam. If you could meet somewhere to actually see it in person working, that would be great. Um, Other than that, there's not a whole lot to test, and just go by the seller ratings. I mean, other than that, that's what you're looking for. All right. 5070, 7800X3D, should you upgrade or how long should you wait? I mean, you can upgrade if you want, but I mean, you got a really solid system. There's no reason to upgrade really. Um, no, Ultra, I didn't get invited to the Samsung launch event. I'm not important enough for that. Um, if you have an A520, should you upgrade? I mean, you can, but it really just depends. I mean, you can do pretty much whatever you want. I don't really do PC optimizations very much, guys. We typically just do stuff like what do you say? Um we just do like RAM, XMP profile, PBO, whatever, on the AMD builds. We just do stuff like that. Uninstall crap. 21% bottleneck on 1080p is what I assume. So with bottlenecks, guys, Rocky, thank you for the follow, my guy. We've already got 5 new followers, guys. You're awesome. Here's what I think about bottlenecks. Bottlenecks are blown way out of proportion these days, guys. Like if you build a PC, you're probably going to have a bottleneck. If you put it in a PC like bottleneck calculator, you're going to have a bottleneck. You just need to make sure that your GPU is being used fully and you're fine. If you play CPU based games, you probably want a stronger like CPU, and then it's okay if your GPU is bottlenecked a little bit. It's okay. Or I'm sorry, it's okay if your CPU is bottlenecked a little bit because you just want the high FPS. All right, so it doesn't matter. Is a 5080 at 7800? No, it is perfectly fine, especially if you play at 1440p, which you should be. 9800X3D and a 5070. So that's a good example of what I was just talking about, guys. The 9800X3D and 5070, that CPU is plenty powerful enough, like more than what you need for a 5070. But it's okay. It's not gonna like break your system or something. Ultra over in the YT chat. I am an iPhone guy. I'm an iPhone guy. Sorry, guys. My voice has kind of been going the last couple days, so I'm going to stop and drink some stuff. Also, guys, we got to get to 40K likes on TikTok. So if you guys are not chatting and spamming your questions, just could you help me out and smash that like button so we could get to 40K so TikTok will reward me for something? Earn, thanks for the follow, my guy. Is it 7700K and a 1660 Super? I mean, that's okay. Somebody ought to review on the MCHO's L7 Ultra Plus. I've not tried it, but I've heard good things about it. 14400F and 5060. Yes, that's a good one. What's up? You have a 6600 and a 7500 Ryzen? Yeah, that's good. What's your opinion on the 5070? I love the 5070, honestly. I love the 5070. I think it's a great PC or a great GPU. The price is a little higher. Dude, if I wanted to enable secure boot, but it boots back to Windows 10, that's very strange. If your budget is $900, should you go with low end AM5 or high end AM4? Sport, it depends on what kind of games you play, my guy. If you're playing mainly CPU based games, then I would probably go low end AM5 just because you'll have more room to upgrade. Um, what are my PC specs? My PC specs back in the back, guys, are 9800X3D with a 4090. 5060 with a 7600X3D. Yeah, dude. What's a good beginner gaming PC for cheap? Probably Ryzen. Hey, what's up, Boomer? Boom Timer. We got some roses in the chat. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my guy. We got another rose from looks like Ant. I'm gonna call you Ant. That looks like an ant emoji. Um, it looks like an ant emoji. 7700X and a 5080. Oh, we got a heart me. Thank you so much, Ant. That's a pretty good combo. Armandan. As long as you are playing at 1440p or 4K, we should be good. Hey guys, help me out. Smash that like button, please. I need 40K likes so TikTok will love me. Anyway, sorry about that. That's me pleading my case. You know, likes, follows, and coins. That's what helps me get pushed out in the algorithm. I can go live more. I can support my wife and kids more. The more you guys like and the more you guys follow. And if you can't afford coins, it's okay. I'm not here for that. Those are nice, but the only way, um, that's the only guaranteed way for you to get questions and or PC reviews answered. What do you think about the 7600X3D? It should be a pretty good CPU. Actually, guys, on Saturday's live stream, we are testing the 7500X 3D and the 9060 XT, one of the best Micro Center combos you can get. So that is what we're going to be doing. Well, nothing's wrong with 1080p, guys, but 1080p, like, you know, it's just it's going to use like budget PCs. Hey, thanks for the follow, Vigo. But there's nothing wrong with 1080p. Your budget right now, what should you add? You have a Ryzen 5 5600X and a B550. Have you already bought the B550 or the 5600X? Because the 5600X is not super necessary. You could save a little bit of money. Oliver, thank you for the roses, my guy. Hewitt over on the YT chat. You just built a PC to sell. It's 4070 Ti 7800X 3D 1000 watt. And you have your monitor's 4K 165 hertz. Should I get a 1440p OLED or a 5070 Ti? I would go 1440p OLED personally, just because I love OLED. I am 100% biased for that, so I would do that because the 4070 Ti is fine. There's no reason for you to like. I would keep the 4070 Ti and then just get an OLED. That's what I would do. Should you upgrade? You have I missed that one. Sorry. Yeah, I already bought it. I was on a deal. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Sometimes they are cheaper than the 5600, so I don't blame you. Yeah, I already bought this. Hold on. Somebody said something about their RGB not syncing. Make sure that you try to do that through the motherboard software if you want all your RGB stuff to like sync up. Is 568 USD worth it for the 9060 XT 16 gigabyte? Cacti, no. On YT, you can easily get the 9060 XT for like 450-ish dollars on Amazon right now. Pretty easily. Tater Tot, what's up, my guy? You got a name like Tater Tot? You got a 1070 used for 43 and a 5500? Yeah, dude, that's a solid combo for a little 1080p gaming. Little 1080p gaming. Oliver Daily Life over on the YT chat. You were just in the TikTok. You want to switch to Linux, but mainly game on your PC. I'm a Windows guy, Oliver. Honestly, like Windows is my thing. Because I mainly play games like like Fortnite and Valorant, stuff like that, where you got to play in Windows. Oh, you're not in the US. Then I don't know what your market's like, Cacti. Um, I don't know if that's normal for your market or not. Like in the US, that's too high, but I don't know what it's like over in your country. I can only speak on US prices. Um, RX 6600 and 1070, what should you upgrade? Or 10700? Um, if you're playing, depends on what you're playing, dude. It depends on what kind of games you're playing. It's hard for me to answer that if I don't. Um, yeah, the 5600X is slightly better. What should you upgrade next? You have a 70 i5 7400 97. You mostly play CS2. If you mostly play CS2, I would look at going to the AM4 platform if you can. You probably already have DDR4 RAM. And so what you could do is you could get like a Ryzen 5 like 5600 and like a B550 or B450 motherboard. Keep your GPU and you're going to get a way more FPS, my guy over on YT. That's probably not very popular advice, but that thing would be insane. I'm telling you. What's a good budget for a PC? It depends on what games you play, guys. How's the RTX 5050? Bolick, Balda, thanks for the follow. We're actually going to be testing the RTX 5050 soon. Unfortunately, guys, I do have to go back to my real job at the end of next week, so we can't do as many um live stream. Like we're still going to do the Wednesday and Saturday live streams, um but that's what I would try to but anyway, so but we may do like a marathon and live stream more over the next few days before I have to go back to work. And thanks for the follow, my guy. Thanks for the rose as well. You sent another rose. You're a goat. What's a budget gaming PC around 1K? Camden, I can't really give you a full $1,000 PC build right now, my guy. Um, if you want to build one yourself, I made a video a few weeks ago on it. I'm gonna make another video soon on $1,000, but like I said, the only way we're gonna we'll spec out a full PC for anybody that wants one. As far as like, I'll give you the parts list, I'll DM them to you for a money gun or higher, and then or a $5 super chat. Yeah, Hewitt, I am a teacher, my guy. I'm a teacher by day, and so summer break's almost over for us. 1440p or 4K Ultra. I'm actually a 1440p guy. That's my sweet spot. I really like it because I can get high FPS and I can also get really good looking settings. Should you 32 gigs of DDR5, CL40 for 250. That's actually a really good deal, Balda. A lot of people say you got to do CL30 and 6000. And in a perfect world, that's what you would want. But like, that is just too good of a deal to pass up, in my opinion, Balda. That's a really good deal. Thronics say, thank you for the roses, my guy. What's the best laptop for 2000 euros? Euros? First of all, I have no idea what about that. I don't even know how your currency works, and I don't know how prices are over there. And again, guys, if I can't give you a full like budget breakdown of something because like it's just going to take up too much time. Since I've been playing on 4K, would 1440p look bad? I don't think so, Hewitt. Like I've tested some 4K monitors out before for like extended periods of time, and I've never had an issue with it. And obviously my TV's 4K, so I watch everything on 4K, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. Um, Tyler Thorne over on YT 9600X and 9070XT. Would it be fine? Thoughts on silicon power? I have silicon power SSDs in all of my systems pretty much because they're a good budget brand. And then I also have used Silicon Power RAM in several builds and not had any issues. Hey, my guy, we got a TikTok. Thank you so much, Ant. I appreciate you, my guy. What should I add to my build? Because I know, hold on, you saw a 4060 on eBay for 290 or something like that. Um, and I probably wouldn't do the 4060 for 290 because you could get the 5060 for not too much more. Um, Honestly, you could get the 3080 if you're gonna stay in that $300 range. The 3080 would be even better. That's up to you. Let's see. What's a good CPU to work with your 5080? Either the 250K plus, 270K plus, the 7800X 3D or 9800X 3D was what I would choose personally. PNY Pilot. Um, if you're upgrading for 5M from the Vigo, what I would do is probably upgrade your GPU, honestly, because your 10700 is still okay. and I would upgrade your GPU. You could go to something like the 9060 XT, and play at 1440p if you wanted and be chilling. Oh, we also got a chili from the ant. Nice, guys. I appreciate you. Hey, guys, if y'all could help me out in here, we have 26 new followers. That's amazing. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. You guys have helped me so much. For those of you that don't know, I started this just for fun and it just grew and it's turned into something to where actually my wife gets to stay at home a lot now. And so she still works 2 days a week. So my ultimate goal is to retire her completely. So I've started live streaming a couple days a week to try to do that. And so I really appreciate you guys stopping by, asking questions. So if you could like or share the live, follow if you enjoy what you're seeing, then that would be great. That really helps me out and pushes me in the algorithms. Y'all don't even doing those things right there really help me out. We're trying to get to 40,000 likes this week. So if we could get to like, 20K likes this stream, that would be awesome. And then we could get 20K on Saturday. Ultra, we're not gonna game today. This is my short stream on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are the short stream, and because I put out a poll on YouTube, and everybody said they wanted to just do the PC Q&A every day, which we only have 3 people over here showing up for it. But still, maybe once we get going. But TikTok is booming over here. Is the 2060 super good for gaming? Yeah, 3050. Is it good? It's the best that you can get brand new. Unfortunately, it's not the best thing in the world, but it is the best you can get brand new. You built your first PC in February, 7800X3D and 5070 Ti. That's an insane build, my guy. You got a PC for $400, 5800X and 2060. That's really good, Ricky. That's really good PC. Is your 7700 and 9060 XT good? Yeah, it's really good. Do you recommend the 5070 with a 5800X 3D? Steph, yeah, dude, that would be sweet. You'd have sweet options with that for sure. Sorry guys that my voice is kind of gone, and so I'm trying, that's why I sound kind of blah today. Ultra, yeah, dude, I see your comments all the time, dude. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Is the 8700F and 5060 bad? I don't think it's bad. I've actually never used an 8700F, and I actually kind of want to try it because a lot of people said they've been having issues in some CPU based games with kind of low FPS. So I kind of want to test it out and see what it's like. Um, how much dedicated WAM to one Minecraft server? I have no idea, and I don't know why you spelt it like that, but I really don't know. I've never made a Minecraft server. Cataboss over on the YT channel. You got RX 9700 XT, which is better overall. Oh, honestly, Cataboss, I would do the 7800X 3D with the 9070 XT. Bro, don't know ball. FC3 Chris, what the heck you talking about, my guy? I forgot more ball than you'll ever know. Adam, you can check out the pinned comment for the PC part picker list. You submit it in the Discord. Um, and but it's got to be with a super chat. Core Ultra 5 125H GPU. It's probably not going to do very much. You might could do some light video editing on it, but that's probably about it. Sasa plays. Adam, I don't know. The Discord should be in the description. If the Discord's not in the description, let me know and I'll share it in the comments. But yo, is the 4060 Ti good? It's okay. But if you had to choose which one is better, Cataboss, I would probably go with the 7800X 3D just because you're on a better platform. Honestly, in the 7900 XT, your whole system freezes for like 0.2 seconds having Discord, stream, PIP, and playing a game. That I don't know, dude. That could be a lot of different problems. 7800X 3D good with the Arctic Freezer 36 paired with a 5070. Adam, yeah, dude, you be chilling with that. You be chilling. The 7800X 3D can can be cooled pretty easily. How cheap can you get a U7800X 3D, guys? I have 0 idea. Oh, Adam, thanks so much, man. Make sure you check the pinned comment though if you want a full PC part picker list breakdown. Um, Angelos, thanks for the follow. Is the 9700K better than the Ryzen 5 3600? I'm not sure. I would think they would be fairly similar, but I'm not. I don't know that off the top of my head. Tech Matt, my guy, you're in here. Let's go. Is the Ryzen 5 5600 and 5060 good together? Yeah. Why are you getting a 5070 Ti and 7800X 3D? Oh, you've been told to get. I've never tried cloud gaming, but I'd rather have my real PC. Trailtech PCs. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you get a $250, $280 7800X 3D. That's crazy. I don't ever look for those. Hey, Metshakura, whatever. I can't say your name. Do I have a dog? Yes, we have a dog. We got a little mutt that my wife brought home from her work. Caden, you're not getting a free PC, my guy. However, guys, when we get to 150,000 followers on TikTok or 50,000 followers on Instagram, we are going to do a PC giveaway. Okay. We are going to do that. Is the 3050 good for a first PC? If you just really want a brand new GPU, then yes. I do plan on so we're going to be doing a 3050 build soon. We're going to be doing a 3050 build very soon, and what we're going to do is we're going to test it out on the live stream, so we are going to be doing that pretty soon. So make sure you're following for that if you want to check that out. Um Guys, I'm always gonna if you play CPU based games, I'm gonna lean AM5. Um, just because you have more room to upgrade the CPU. If you're just playing story mode games, then AM4 is chilling, and use your better budget to go after like a better GPU. So that's what we're looking for in most of those. Hey guys, we're getting close to TikTok also says I need to get 7,000 comments, and we're already at 1,800 comments. That's pretty awesome. Smash that like button, guys, if you would like to help us out. Share it with a friend. Jesse Jackson, you have a 5800X 3D and a 9070 XT. You game in 2K. Uh, I think you're chilling for the most part, Jesse. Like if all the games run the way you want them to, I wouldn't worry about upgrading. I think it's going to be a while before AM6 comes out, honestly, because of all the shortages and stuff, but it's totally up to you. You just saved me $84 by going with an air cooler. Um yeah, dude, air coolers are fine. And honestly, like the only reason that unless you're and like most CPUs these days, especially the newer ones, they run pretty good on like they run fairly cool. And so an air cooler is gonna cool the 7800X 3D pretty good. So yeah, RAM prices are an all-time low, Josh. Man, why are you trolling everybody, my guy? Do I buy PC parts now or later? Guys, look, I'm telling you, buy. I don't think RAM is gonna get any better. I know, Josh. I know you're just kidding. That's why I was just joking with you. Little Carlos Arts, thanks for the follow, my guy. You're awesome. Guys, I would definitely go ahead and buy now because I don't think prices are going to get any better anytime soon. Um, I think we're looking at a year to 2 years at the earliest. Yeah, RAM is it's only going to go stuff's only going to get up, going to go up. So I would buy now. Hi, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, guys. Y'all are awesome. You have a Ryzen 5 3600, an RX 40 470, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, I would upgrade your GPU, but it's okay. 302, thanks for the follow. Met Sakura, thanks for the follow. Is the 5070 good with 7800X 3D? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is good. That is good. You bought a 9800X 3D and a 9070 XT. What do you think? I mean, that's good. Should you buy a 5080 or 5070 Ti? I mean, the 5080 is probably about the same price, maybe just a little bit more expensive. right now? I'm not sure though. You got a 3050 12100F. What should you upgrade? Jeffrey, what kind of games do you play, my guy? Because you're probably gonna need to upgrade both. Honestly, does Neo RAM matter if you have? I don't know what Neo RAM is, my guys. PC Part Picker doesn't really help you with bottlenecking all that much. And if you weren't here earlier, guys, my hot take on Bob, thanks for the follow. Bottlenecking is not near as bad as people make it out to be. 302, I don't know anything about your system. CPG Truth, that's a good combo. Why is everyone hate on the GTX RTX with Intel chipset? I don't know. I don't have a problem with Intel. Intel just kind of hurt themselves when that 14 series just kind of crapped the bed on everybody. Why does my monitor say no signal after putting in a new motherboard? It's possible the CPU is not compatible with the motherboard, or the motherboard needs a BIOS update. It could be a lot of different things. How do I get rid of 40 terabytes of homework? You delete it, Bob. Uh, you delete it. Your games keep closing without saying anything. Make sure your drivers are up to date. Is the 3070s still good? They're still respectable if you can get them for the right price. You currently gaming on a yeah, Nito, that's pretty solid. Good for CS2? Sure. You're buying a new PC, David? Let's go. Let's go. Bama Beast. That's a pretty good system right there. Why does it let me factory reset my PC? It says it couldn't restart. I'm not sure. What's the best camera to get right now for less than 500 bucks? Reach edits. What are you wanting to do? Your profile picture looks kind of nice right now. No, that's because you took a screenshot of someone. What do you need a camera for, my guy? What do you mean, cuh? Bob, you're probably you. How old is my dog? I don't know. Nito, thanks for the follow. I'm not sure. Ultra, can you recommend a good? What is a Con 6? I don't know what a Con 6 is. Oh, controller. Ultra. So for those of you that don't know, I got to team up with Roadie Bros, which is like a really solid controller player on Fortnite, and he loves the Razer controller. And so um let's take a look at that, honestly. So let's take a look at it. So it's this it's on Amazon. Let's see. Razer controller. Um it's maybe this one. Yeah, it's this one. This Razer V3 Pro. I'm pretty sure this is the one that Rody uses. He really likes this controller pretty well. I don't really play on controller anymore, but this one is nice because the side buttons here, or the back buttons, are a lot easier to reach than on the scuffs, in my opinion. Do I like the color orange? No. I actually like the color purple better. But yeah, I do like. Could you rate my edits? No, because your edits are slop. You steal other people's content. Um. Anyway, yo, me too. You got a SteelSeries mouse? You don't like it? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of SteelSeries mouse. I do like orange. I was being sarcastic. Reach. It's not that your edits are not your same, but David, I don't think I did. Can you Can I wash out my computer's dust with water? No. Why would you do that? The keyboard I got from them is fantastic. Yeah, now I've heard the SteelSeries keyboards are really good. Um, like really, really good. But I'm just not a fan of their gaming mice. Hold on. What? You remember when you commented on my vid about my gaming granny? No, I do not. I do not remember that at all, actually. What browser do I use? I mainly use Google Chrome or Opera, but I only have Chrome on this PC. What does the mic sound without the pop filter? I don't know. This is what it sounds without the pop filter. Is that good or bad? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Is there a real difference between the 5080 Prime OC and the 5090? Yes, there's a massive difference in price and performance, and it's not worth it to get the 5090. You're getting a new PC for Christmas, 5060 Ti, 16 gigabytes. Is that good? Yeah, it's solid. You're still gaming on your Asus Zephyrus G14? I mean, that seems like a good laptop. I don't know that I would uh I don't know that I would change. Oh, I'm gonna need a DMA. What do you mean a DMA? I don't know what that is. Thoughts on upcoming 50 Super cards? I don't really have any thoughts on them. I don't know if we'll ever see them or ever actually get them. So who knows? You found a direct memory access. I gotcha. Is a 3050 okay? I mean, it's you just gotta make sure that you understand that it is what it is. I mean, it's really the only brand new graphics card that's reasonably priced that it's on a budget. So yeah, Trail Tech. I'm not holding my breath either on the supers. Um, AES, yeah, that combo's pretty good. 10700K, it's pretty good. What about your PC specs? My main PC that I game on at the back has a 9800X 3D and a RTX 4090. Hey, for a budget of 600 or under, should I get a custom or a pre-built? You probably need to build yourself, honestly. Can you get a GT 1030? Let's see. I don't how much RAM? I only have 30 I only have 32 gigabytes of RAM in my main PC. I don't do anything crazy. Best affordable quality PC. It depends on what you mean by affordable. All right, so that's something that we can talk about, guys. So, I do want to talk about this a little bit. Um, so there's a couple of websites, guys, that I have. So, stop. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see this on TikTok as well. So SkyTech right now is doing they have like a summer sale or something. See if I can find they have a summer sale. So $50 to $100 off on most PCs, like in the range that most people would buy a pre-built in. And I think my my discount link, which is on my YouTube community tab, I actually have a link for those. You're not falling for that, Steph? I don't know what you're talking about. Um, so they have some okay builds for the most part. So some of their budget builds are not my favorite, but like this King 45 is not terrible. There's another one I saw last night that I thought was maybe it's this one 17400F and a 5070. That's not a bad build. But they're good. And then I really like this guy stays sold out all the time, but he also has some good pre-builts. He's like a small shop located in New York. And like right here, he's got a $1,400 PC, guys. This right here is $1,400. It's got a 7600X and 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's all white. Like that's sweet. That's a sweet PC. This is AES Tech Gaming. The link for this is in my bio. If you use code MPC, um, you can do you get $50 off, so you basically get free shipping. So that's pretty cool for him. I really like this guy. Everybody that has bought a PC from this guy, um, then has really liked it. Guys, I don't know anything about like Europe and all those places. This is AES Tech Gaming. Let's see. I can move this a little bit so you can see it a little better. AES Tech Gaming. If you use code MPC, you can get a $50 off discount. Um, I don't have a link for SkyTech, but this is a really, really good build right here, for the price. If you want the 5060, well, it's sold out. So he stays sold out a lot of his good builds. This one's not terrible. Um, it's just really you could build it yourself way cheaper. So I think this one's the better buy. But that's just my personal opinion on that. All right. Back to answering questions. Hey man, you love my benchmarks? Thank you so much. Why don't I set up a PC company, John Pork? It's because like um I don't want to deal with the hassle of like shipping and like all of that stuff. Like shipping it out and getting someone to buy it, and then if something goes wrong in shipping, having to deal with all that stuff. It's just not my favorite thing in the world to have to do. And so that's why I don't do it. Why is the live stream like 1 minute behind? It shouldn't be 1 minute behind. Is it 1 minute behind? Maybe it's 1 minute behind on your screen. I don't know. Where do you get stream keys? Wanting to get Battlefield 6? Steam keys? I mean, you can just buy it from Steam. All good, making excellent videos and streams. The real random correct. Thank you so much, my guy. I've started doing this like so today's just the chill stream where we answer PC questions and stuff. Um and so like this is all we do for a couple hours. And I try to like I said, I'm trying to do this to support, my wife and my kids. I still work full time. My wife only works part time. I'm trying to retire her for sure. And so that's why we do these on Wednesdays. Um, I'm offering to build you a PC part picker list or, give you my thoughts on yours for a super chat or a money gun on TikTok. But other than that, I just try to answer PC questions for the most part. If they're easy, simple PC questions, if you want an in-depth answer of some sort, then of course that's gonna cost you. Um, but hey guys, quick, what do you think about I don't know, can I do a poll on TikTok? I want to see if I can do a poll. Can I do polls on TikTok? Uh let's see. Guessing game poll. I can do a poll. See if I can do a poll on TikTok. I just want to do a quick poll. Um oh no, I can't do it. Sorry. Never mind. Not the way I wanted to do it. What are my favorite Fortnite game modes? My favorite game mode on Fortnite is probably just the regular battle royale or reload. I like reload pretty good. I just don't get to play that much anymore because I've been grinding on the videos. You know, I've been grinding on the videos pretty hard. When building a PC, why is RGB so annoying? That's a great question. Do I sell the C's? I do not sell the C's. Hey Matt, how's it going? Subscribed for a while back when fans advice you gave me. How's it going? Abyss, thanks for joining the live, my guy. Everything's going really good. Like I'm enjoying life. I've lost a bunch of rate. I've lost a bunch of weight recently. Everything's going good. My wife only has to work 2 days a week right now. I'm trying to retire her full time to stay at home with the kids. So life is going really well. Am I gonna play the new Halo when it comes out, John Pork? I think I do want to play the new Halo. What I thought about doing if it comes, when does it come out, John? What day does it come out? Because what I could do is I could do like a special stream where I play the new Halo game and like play it on a bunch of different GPUs. Like I could do that as a live stream, like testing Halo on like a $1 GPU versus like a $1,000 GPU or something. I could do something like that. I think that would be cool. Maybe. I don't know. But it would be hard to do that because then I would have to like uninstall and reinstall drivers constantly. But we could do it. We could totally do it. Um, so is the comes out July 28th. Ooh, July 28th. That would be Tuesday next week. I don't have to go back to work yet. We might do a special stream like that. That would be cool. Abyss, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I really do. You, and I appreciate you stopping by, dude. That's so cool. 5 days. Yeah, dude. I think I could do that for sure. I think I might do it. That would be a cool stream. If I can work it out with my wife, if my wife won't, be upset with me doing it, then we'll probably try to do that. One Wick, I don't know what you need help with, my guy, but I'm not I'm not the greatest technician that's ever lived, but I might could help a little bit. Is it worth for $970 an 8400F, 2 terabyte SSD, and 5060 Ti? Yeah, Rimk. Oh, you can do the pre-installing now? Sweet. Yeah, dude, I might do a I think that would be a really cool live stream. Testing Halo on GPU. Yeah, Tech Matt is here to help with in-depth PC questions for sure. Um I don't mess around with Linux. When you're upgrading your CPU, what does the process look like once you actually install the CPU? So Defred, before you upgrade your CPU, I do recommend updating your BIOS, because if you don't upgrade your BIOS first, it's possible, depending on what your motherboard is and how old everything is, it might not work. So I would upgrade your BIOS first, and then once you actually install the PC, or install the new CPU, just boot everything up and go to your motherboard software and update the chipset drivers and everything, and you should be okay. There shouldn't be a whole lot to do. Best GPU combos with the new 7700X 3D. Um, I'm, I mean, I think you could probably put whatever you want with it. I haven't looked at benchmarks on it though. I would say like a 5070, 9070 XT, something like that. How do you fix clock watchdog timeout error? God, there's a lot of things that could cause problems with those errors. Honestly, it's just hard for me to like pinpoint that. What do I do after getting a new gaming PC? That's a great question. So if you just got a gaming PC, first you want to make sure that you take the plastic out if there's any plastic inside the glass. Second, you want to make sure that you plug in the power cord correctly, flip the power switch on, make sure you plug in the display port or HDMI into the graphics card, not the motherboard. Then you want to make sure all the drivers are up to date and all of them have been installed. And then after that, like I would just uninstall anything that's extra, like Microsoft OneDrive. If there's any like Norton or McAfee antivirus, uninstall that crap. Um, and then you should be okay to just install games and play. So yeah. Hey guys, we're almost at 10. We're about halfway to 10K likes. So do that. Oh, St. Michael, yeah, you should check the RAM speeds and the resizable bar. Although most newer PCs these days, most newer motherboards automatically enable resize bar. And most PC companies, if they're worth anything, should enable your RAM speeds, but it just depends on where you buy it from. So yeah. Uh, let's see. Sorry, guys. I had an important um message there that I had to look at. How do you fix? So I've already answered that about Chris Titus Tech Tool. I do like Chris Titus Tech Tool. I use that on PCs that I either like build for friends or anything like that. I don't use those. I don't use Chris Titus Tech Tool on the PCs that I test on for the benchmarks, because a lot of people don't know how to do that. Building for a customer here tomorrow or Friday. Uh, Probably, dude. If it's not for you, then I mean, you just chilling, man. You just chilling. Is 8 gigabytes of VRAM still good for 1080p for the most part? Yeah, it is. It is good for 1080p. Um, Dayson, thanks for the rose, my guy. Thanks for the rose. AJ, thanks for the heart me. You guys are awesome. Do you have a nice racing wheel? I mean, I have like a Logitech racing wheel that I bought for a video, but I've never really like used it. I'm not really big into racing games, honestly. Not huge into the racing games. Should you upgrade 16 gigabytes of RAM? Depends on what you need your PC for, honestly. I mean, you can throw it in the Discord in each shift. I might could look at it after stream. I'm only reviewing PC part picker lists and stuff like that for super chats and stuff. Um and or coins on TikTok or 300 like money guns on TikTok or higher. Should you get an Astral 5080 with an okay monitor or a 9070 with an amazing monitor? It doesn't it just depends. What's the best power supply brand? I don't know. Seasonic's really good. They're expensive, but they're good. When should I buy a pre-built PC? Are there like sales or discounts? I mean, some people do summer sales right now, Oliver, like Skytech. I showed earlier. Skytech has a sale going on right now. I actually posted their link on my YouTube community. I need to post it. I need to post that link in the TikTok uh, board as well. I forgot to do that. Is the 5060 good? Yeah. What are blade fans and how do you use them? Reverse blade fans are just where the fan blades are flipped opposite and they just they make your PC look nice while still bringing air into the PC the correct way for you to like set up your airflow correctly. Zaru, my guy, you about to get muted. Where's your accent from? I'm from Alabama. I was gonna buy extra storage, but ended up spending it on boxing shoes. Hey, John Pork. Priorities, man. You can always uninstall and reinstall games, but hey, you gotta get some boxing shoes. 2070 Super with a 5500G. I mean, it might be okay. I don't know anything about the 5500G. Is a gaming laptop with a 4060 very good CPU with a very good CPU worth 750? Zaru, yeah, dude. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good combo right there, guys. Hey guys, we're almost to 10K likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Um uh need shift. I got you. Yeah, dude. So I don't heater, I do like orange. Normally I'm sarcastic and say I like purple, but need shift. Right now it's really difficult for me to do anything like that because of I'm about to have to go back to my full-time job. And so I kind of have a system for my content right now and I'm trying to do that for like a straight 90 days and see how it performs. And so 10K likes, yeah, hurrah. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much for 10K likes, guys. Y'all are awesome. And we're almost to 3,000 comments on the live stream, guys. And that helps, anytime I get these goals and stuff, supposedly it's supposed to help me with TikTok. I don't know. So yeah, it's really hard. The coin goals are the hardest because I hate to ask guys for stuff. Will you stream when you go back to work? Yeah, John Pork. So what I'm gonna do, so that's why I've set up this streaming schedule the way that it is. So Wednesdays, we stream every Wednesday. And so like I get off work around 3. I'm normally home by like 3:30. So every Wednesday I'm still gonna stream around 3:30. During basketball season, I'm coaching basketball this year. So yeah, likes on TikTok are different, Ultra. So that's fine. We've had 8 to 10 viewers on YouTube a lot today, so that's awesome. I really appreciate that. So Rensport, I actually teach computer science now. I used to teach math, but I do computer science now. Um, so yeah, that's pretty. I mean, it's pretty nice deal. But yeah, and then every Saturday, we're still gonna keep our Saturday live streams and we're gonna live stream to help me make more content. Um, so yeah, I mean, I may have to just go back. I'm gonna try this for a few weeks, the PC questions and answers. Um, but if people don't seem super interested in like what's computer science? Is that coding? I mean, kind of, but that's very, very basic. So I teach junior high, like like 8th graders, and so it's very, very basic coding. Very, very basic coding. Um, so yeah, you factory reset your PC and it's stuck. I would give it a while. I mean, if it's been stuck for like an hour or something, then you might want to like turn it off, kill the power, turn it back on, see what happens. Um, you may have to reinstall Windows if it if it fried up too much. What GPU should you get? You have a 1080 Ti, but you have a 7800 X3D. Whatever the best you can afford, my guy is. Um, print Hello World. Oh, what's up, Sung? How you doing, my guy? How you doing? Uh, 8th graders are like 13, 14, somewhere around in there. I guess I don't really know their ages all that much. I would say they're somewhere. Dylan, you can reinstall Windows. Like I have a guide for that on TikTok, but you would need like a USB flash drive, and you would have to basically delete everything and then reinstall it. You can definitely do that though. Um, good, just tired, dude. I feel you on that. You've been going like crazy. I bet you are tired. We're just going back to my roots these days, you know. Now that we are this is how I started TikTok and YouTube back in the day. So this is just what we're going back to our roots. It's been going pretty good since I'm having to coach this year. I'm trying to set up good ways to make content and not fall off like I did when I coached a few years ago. I know about keyboards collab incoming. Dude, me and Sung are pretty good friends, I would say, in the tech space. We talk a decent amount. Yeah, dude, I don't blame you, dude. I have to start back to work next week, so this is my refreshing right here. Chilling and talking to Chad on Wednesdays. Um, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we go way back, dude. We've been chilling for a while. Been chilling for a while. Everybody's just really I feel like everybody's super busy right now though. Everybody's super busy. Everybody's got all kinds of stuff going on. Uh for a budget of $600, should you get a custom or pre-built? I mean, honestly, um if for only $600, your best bet if you live in the US is probably to go somewhere like Jawa. Your summer holiday was only a couple of weeks. No, I mean, we had pretty much all of June and July off, John. Um, are you ever gonna with uh ZTT and Meta PCs? I doubt it, man. No, Song, my Steam machine, I'm still haven't got my link to buy it yet. I check every day. Unless I've gotten it since I've been on today. No, I still don't have my link to buy the Steam machine. It's sad. I want one. But no, ZTT and Meta PCs are too big for me, my guy. I have talked to ZTT before, and I met Meta PCs last year. Their whole team is pretty cool. Yeah, but you think August should be more lax, but September onward is going to be tiring. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just have the base model song. That's the only one I got approved for with no controller. Base model, no controller. So, which is fine. I have a lot of content planned for it if I ever get it, but I'm never going to get it. What's up, Pixelated? Are they nice? Are the Meta PC guys nice? They're super nice, man. They were super welcoming. We got to go tour there. I think Sung was actually with me when we got to meet them. Um, that started rolling out today, I think. Oh, okay, awesome, 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 awesome. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. I need to max out my credit card, you know. What's up, Arix? I guess that's how you Ax and Nov. I don't even know how to Nov. I have no idea. Yeah, guys, Sung is the goat. Sung is the goat. He's awesome. Sorry, guys, I was reading the YT chat over here. I'm sorry. Where's the Discord link, Steph? It's in my bio. But there's a bunch of links in there from collabs I've done. So you got to scroll all the way down in my bio and to get that. Landon, would you know why your PC ever so long goes black and GPU fans spin and are loud? I have no idea why it would do that. What if you ate thermal paste? It would probably not taste very good, Daniel, and I'm not sure that that's healthy. What's a budget PC setup? It depends on what your budget is. Like some people budget is $1,000 and some people budget is $300. It's a very vague question and hard for me to answer. Pixelated, yeah, Meta PCs would be cool to go see their Phoenix location. Yeah, like I said, we got to meet a good chunk of their team at CES and they were all super chill and super nice. Um your budget's 1500, you want a full setup for $1500? You can build a pretty baller setup for $1500 for sure. For sure. My budget is 199. Help me. Sung. I don't want to hear it. Don't you've got like a 5090 over there. I don't want to hear it. Although I've actually slowed down on spending money. I wasn't going to spend any money here lately, but the Steam machine I feel like it's just like a once in a lifetime thing. Tavon, what's up? Thanks for joining the live, my guy. Oh, you're going to Micro Center in Phoenix? Sweet. I think we're gonna. What's up, Uncle Beans YT? I think we're gonna do the. What's up? I think we're gonna test the Micro Center PC Saturday on stream. I recently built the Micro Center PC. I think we're gonna test it Saturday on stream, and then I think next week when Halo comes out, I think we might do a live stream where we test Halo on a bunch of different GPUs. Sam, thanks for the roses, my guy. Leo, thanks for the roses. All right, man. Good luck with the stream. All right, Sung. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, my man. You're awesome. I wish there was a micro center in the UK. Um Hey, fun fact about me. I worked at McDonald's in college. Pierce, thanks for the roses. AJ, thanks for the heart me. Hey, we got 20 roses from Pierce Martin. What's up, guys? What's up? How y'all doing? Sung only makes bangers, guys. Sung is only does bangers. I built my meta in pre-chip apocalypse. Those were the evil days. Sam Slusher with the 32 roses. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys. Your PC specs are a 14400F, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 3060. Do you think that is good? I mean, I think that's pretty solid. You could even do what are roses on TikTok. They can send like coins to interact and it like gives me notifications and stuff. It's kind of like super chats or Jewel. I think it's more like Jules on YouTube. I think YouTube is called Jules or something like that. Hey, Akuja Builds, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you stopping by my brother's stream the other day. That was cool. You thought it was Doring? What is it? Doring? Boring? You mean? I don't know what you mean. Uh, gets paid $18 an hour. Yeah, when I worked at McDonald's, it was like $7.50 an hour or something crazy. What is a stable core offset memory? Guys, I don't do the whole overclocking thing. You have to go somewhere else for that. Opinion on lower FPS. Playing on settings lower with lower FPS than your monitor, it doesn't matter. Battle Shugs is fine. Sorry, guys. I've been a little under the weather the last few days, so my throat's kind of gone. I have a build for 5M. I don't know much about the 5M specs and stuff. Thanks for the follow, no name. Is YouTuber my full-time job? No, Pixelated. I'm a teacher actually. YouTube's not my full-time job. I've got to go back to work next week. But that's why we're doing Wednesday streams and Saturday streams because those are the two easiest days for me to stream while I'm still working. So every Wednesday, every Saturday is when we stream. Um, so yeah. Should I play 1440p? Thank Luke. Thanks for the follow. You have a 5700X and 9060 XT. Wasif, you could definitely play 1440p. Um, I think you can play 1440p in every game. You just may have to lower the settings. Is the Ryzen 9 3950X a good CPU? I would not personally buy that one just because like it's probably going to be really expensive and it's probably not going to be worth it, but you could. Is Amazon reliable? Yes, Amazon is super reliable. Probably the only one with a better return policy than Amazon is Costco. Our family friends stole both of your 16 gigabyte RAM sticks out of your PC at a family cookout. Uncle Beans, that sounds terrible. This doesn't sound like they're very good friends. You could never be a teacher, middle school or high school. I mean, middle school is kind of annoying sometimes, but the school I'm at now is the kids are actually pretty good. Um, is a Ryzen 5 9600X a good CPU? It's a very good CPU. Certified potato. I didn't know there was non-certified and certified potatoes. Hey, John Pork, thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be live Saturday testing a Micro Center PC. We'll be testing a Micro Center PC Saturday. It's got a 7500X 3D and a 9060 XT. That's what we're going to be doing on Saturday. That's what we're going to do on Saturday. For sure, for sure, for sure. 13400F and a 2080 Ti, or I didn't see. Recommendation for a pre-built PC for gaming and streaming. Hey, Sketchy Rancho, my guy. So look. Hold on, guys. Why am I disconnected? Hey, guys, can y'all hear me on TikTok? It says I disconnected. Can y'all hear me? TikTok, are you there? Somebody tell me if you're there. Okay. I got like a notification that I got disconnected or something. Okay, thanks. So appreciate you guys. So the guy that asked about a great pre-built PC, thank you so much. I appreciate you, John Pork. Okay, awesome. I disconnected for a bit. Sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, so pre-built PC for gaming and streaming. So a couple of guys so this right now, so this PC, guys, this is AES Tech Gaming. The link is in my bio for them. This one would be okay for gaming and streaming, but it it would struggle a little bit for streaming some games. But it's just an overall really good buy right now if you don't want to build your own. But I think that this PC here, not this one. Sorry. Where's it at? This one. The King 95. Oh, I got to move the thing over. This right here. This King 90. No, it's not that one either. Where's it at? Oh, here. The King 45 that has a 14700F and a 5070 with 32 gigs of RAM. It's only DDR4 RAM, so that makes it a little cheaper. For under $2,000, I think this is a really, really good build that you could stream and game on for a while. And if you use code July100, you get $100 off. If you do that though, please use the link in my bio for that. This is Skytech Gaming PCs. I'll pin the link in my bio for you guys real quick on TikTok. So that you can use, because if you use my link, I get credit for it. It doesn't cost you any extra money, but it does give me like a kickback for it. So now if you don't want to buy one of those places because I get a kickback, I totally get that. But those are the kind of specs I would look for in a gaming and streaming PC, honestly. I'm trying to pull up the thing so I can put the link in my bio, guys. Give me just 1 second. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There we go. Skytech Gaming PCs. That is link in my bio, guys. That link it is an affiliate link for me, so legally. Hey, we've got, what is this? A Jaka Builds, my guy. What have you got? We got an accordion and we've got oldies. Let's go. I appreciate you, my guy. We're up to 13K likes. We've got 60 followers on the stream. You guys are awesome. Can you Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why I can't see what those are. Thank you so much for the accordion and the oldies. Let's go. That's 100 coins, dude. You're awesome. Um, can you build a good PC for 1500? Yes, Michael, you absolutely can. Um, you absolutely can. How many cans should I get for a mid tower? Cans? What are you talking about? What do you think about gaming laptops? I don't think gaming laptops are a bad deal. Pixelated, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, you can do DDR4 on 14th gen Intel. Hey, and guys, one thing that you guys got to realize if you're buying pre-built right now, the pre-built companies are also hit really really hard right now um with pricing as well. So like they're also struggling with their pricing. Best PC for $1400. Um so guys, in order for me to do like a full, I do not mind to do a full breakdown for your budget, guys. Like I will find you a really good PC for your budget if you would like if you want to build or buy, but like in order for me to do that, I'm gonna have to because that takes up so much time on the stream. I would only do that for chats on YouTube, $5 or more, or a money gun or higher. So 500 coins or more on TikTok is the only way that I will do a full breakdown for you guys like that. Um, do I know any pre-builts with the high Y70 cases? Um, the only place that I know, let me double check. The only place that I know that uses the height cases are is Meta PCs. Is the only place that I know that uses the height cases in the pre-builds. Um Now, if you go to oh, thanks for the heart me Jay. Um there are some places that will like Skytech, I think will build you a custom PC if you want to. Like if you use the link in my bio, you can save 3% off that, and they will do a custom PC builder for you. But I'm not sure if they use the height cases or not. I'm trying to look right now. It doesn't look like they use any of the height cases for that. So the only place I know of is Meta. I know Meta PCs will do that for you. They will use the height cases. Streamlabs, thanks for subscribing, Thato. I appreciate you, my guy. Thanks over on the YT chat. I got to pull that so I can see it better. Thanks so much, Thato. I hope I said that right. 9060 XT or 5070 Ti? The 9060 XT is the better buy, like price to performance wise. If you just really want NVIDIA, then the 5070 Ti is fine. You're just going to be paying extra for it, you know? PS5 plus laptop versus PC for school and gaming? It depends on what you're trying to do, honestly. i7 7700 best GPU. I'd probably get something like a 20 series if I were you, or you could get like a RX 6600, something like that. I would do that so that you can. What are my thoughts on pre-builts? So pre-built gaming PCs right now are actually pretty good value for the most part. It just depends on the price range, really. Larry O Gaming, thanks for subscribing. Thank you so much over on the YT, my guys. We're popping off on the YT today. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you so much. You have a GTX 1070 and an 8700K. Is it still viable? It's okay, Smart. You could actually upgrade your GPU, probably some, but I would just say for a full new build, just play it as long as it can and save your money. 9070 XT or 5080. The 5080 is definitely better, but the 9070 XT is fine. You know, it's fine. Hey guys, we're up. Hey, what do we got going on over here? I don't know. Thank the 10 Jules over on the YT. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you so much. We got Hey, we got two happy poops over on the YT. That's 10 jewels a piece. Thank you so much. We got 3 happy poops. What is do you just want to hear me say happy poop? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing right now? Uh dude, that's so cool. 9600X and 7800X TD? XT? Yeah, dude, that's good. That's a solid build. Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much for the happy poops, my guy. We got some happy poops. That makes me happy. Speaking of, I'm always happy when I get to take a poo too, you know. Anyway, you got a Ryzen 3700X. Am I still on the okay, yeah. 9070 XT good. Oh, sorry guys, I missed it. Arc Ascended, it should be. I would think so. Thank you so much, my guy. 8700F and 5070, is that good? I mean, it's pretty solid. I do want to get an 8700F so that I can I want to test it because I've had a lot of people ask questions about the 8700F. So I want to get my hands on it and try to test it. What's the best build under $500? It's your first PC. Uh Matthias or Matthias, however you want me to say that. It depends on what games you want to play, one, and if you're if you're gonna build it yourself, you're probably gonna have to build it yourself. Larry O Games, you have a 490 or 4690K and a 9070. Is that good? Um, I mean, you can play basic games with it. I mean, it's gonna struggle in a lot of things, but if you're just playing esports, you're probably okay. Unless the esports require secure boot and stuff, then you're kind of up a creek. You got a 5060 Ti, 16 gigabytes, and a 12700. Intel motherboard. What CPU should you get? Justice. As long as you update the BIOS, you could go as high as you wanted to. You could do the 14900K. War. Thank you so much for the roses, my guy. Lario Gaming. Thanks for subscribing. Is it not already? Oh, Stream Elements is just really far behind on updating me there. Is the 3060 12 gigabyte good? It's okay. It just depends on the price. It just depends on the price, really. Is the 5600 hold on, let's see if I can okay, here we go. PC for 800. Um right now an all-time Nvidia or AMD. I'm just lean Nvidia cuz I have less issues with them, guys, honestly. Honestly, guys, we're awesome. Hey guys, we're up to 17K likes. You guys are awesome. We're up to over 4,000 comments. So much. You play a lot of esports games, mainly Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's a really tight budget, but yeah. Matthias, so I just posted a $500 PC video the other day. I would definitely look at that, but just on that video, my advice was to get a Ryzen 5 3600 instead. That's probably going to be your best bet for $500. And you're probably going to have to build it yourself. What would a good PC from 800 to 700 be for 240 FPS in Fortnite, Fatal? So guys, listen, if you want full breakdown of builds, okay? Why do people hate on pre-built so much? Because they're losers. You won't hear me hating on pre-builts. The only problem with the pre-builts at $500 is that like you're going to be hard to find a pre-built for $500 that is any good. Most $500 pre-builts like on Amazon and stuff are really really bad, and I do not recommend you buy them. Sometimes on Jawa.gg, if you're in the US, you can find a good pre-built for $500, but it's very rare. 9400F and 1660 Super, is that good? I mean, it's solid for 1080p. You can play most games. You can play most games with that. How do you feel about workstations as a PC? I think buying a workstation and throwing in a GPU is still a really valid option, guys. I did that for around $300 on a YouTube video a few weeks ago, and it's pretty awesome. What are you saying about? So, hey guys, so if you want a full budget breakdown of a build, so like, what's it like? If you want me to break down like a full PC build in your budget, the only way I can do that, the only time that I have time to do that is if like it takes away so much from the live stream. So we only do that for either a $5 super chat over on YouTube or a money gun or higher on the TikTok coins. So, and that's just it doesn't have to be a money gun, just 500. Hey Tech Matt, I would appreciate it if we don't do that on these live streams, my guy. Um, if they join Discord and they want to do that, it's fine, but I would prefer us not to do that um in here. So, um so anyway, now on the live streams like on Saturdays, I don't care cuz those are different, but on these um yeah, Steph, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Um is the 5070 Ti and the Ryzen 5 5500 good? Cloud Tech, that is a massive bottleneck. I mean, if you really want to do that, I mean, whatever. If you play at 4K, that would minimize the bottleneck the most, but I mean, what do I think of Asia Horse has some pretty good stuff. I don't know what that specifically is or not. Um, what's a good pre-built at Best Buy? $800. I don't know if you're going to get a pre-built from Best Buy for $800, my guy. Oh, Cloud Tech. Hey, look, I'm not here to so like we don't judge people for like what they if you want to buy a 5070 Ti with your Ryzen 5 5500, I'm not going to flame you for it. Riley, what's a reasonable price to be on a gaming PC? I mean, it just depends on what games you play, guys. Like you can like so this is why it took me forever to get into PC gaming. When I first started, everybody always told me you got to spend at least $1,000 or you got to spend at least, $1,200 or $2,000 to get a good gaming PC. And that really discouraged me because, like, when I grew up, my family didn't have a lot of money. I didn't buy my first PC so I was already married, but I'd done a lot of research on it, and I bought a PC from a guy, and honestly, it wasn't the best PC in the world. And so I decided I was never going to do that again, and I learned as much as I could about PCs. And like that is why I started my channel because you can spend probably whatever money you want to and you could build an okay PC for the most part in whatever price range you want, um, within reason. All right. So that's kind of how I feel about that. And so, yeah, it just really bothers me. Um, so can you run 1440p, 240 hertz on a 1660 Super lower end games? Probably not, J Lowell. I wouldn't think so. Um, I mean, maybe CS or something. Thoughts on SteamOS? I have not got to try SteamOS yet. I do want to. I was waiting until I could get my hands on a Steam machine. Would a $500 PC build work for streaming and running stream? Are you going to play on console, Gilmore? If you want to play on console, then yes, you could use a $500 PC to game and stream. But if you're wanting to play on the $500 PC and game and stream, it would be tough. It's doable, but you're not going to have a ton. You found a PC on eBay, $300. It has a 2080 Ti and a Ryzen 2700X. Matthias, I would just make sure that the seller is really reliable. Like make sure they have a really high rating. That is a good deal if the seller seems legit. What's the least amount of money to stream on a PC and play on it, Jaden? I mean, it's tough to say. It's really tough. I would say probably 800 would be okay. 900, yeah, 900 would probably be safer. Um, you might could get lucky. So I think you could probably do it for 800 with DDR4. Um, if you wanted to. What's better for gaming, low end Ryzen or low end Intel? Probably low end Ryzen. Human ease. Nicholas, thank you for the follow, my guy. I appreciate you so much. Intel Arc B580's bottleneck paired with a 7700. I mean, yeah, a little bit. Like the CPU is more powerful, but that's a fine combo if that's what you want. You have a 7800 XT, 7600, and you're very happy with it? Yeah, dude, that's Cloud Tech. That's an insane build, my guy. Um, Intel for a 4090, that's fine. Yeah, Intel's guys, especially if you want to go new Intel with the 250K plus or the 270K plus, they're really good. Gatman, what's up, my guy? How you doing? What's up? Cloud Tech, thanks for the follow. What happens if I get two 5090s and one PC? Then you're probably rich. Good budget CPU. So for me, my favorite budget CPUs are the Ryzen 5 3600, the Ryzen 5 5600, i5 12400F, and the Ryzen 5 7500F. Those are like my favorites. Fellow PC nerd here. Nice to meet you. What's up, Jay Weezy? Thanks for stopping by the stream, my guy. I am a very well a PC nerd. I am a PC nerd. Can you fix PC after BIOS update and Thunderstorm turns off? Marco, I don't know. I think it's possible, but I don't know for sure. Do you think the Iconix mouse? I have no idea what that is. 7500F 4060 Ti with one stick. Yeah, dude, that'll be okay. I mean, your 1% lows could be a little rough sometimes. You may have some dips, but I think you're fine. User, thanks for the follow. Ryzen 5600 5060 good duo? Yes, sir. It's a good duo. Yes, it is. You have an RTX 4050 laptop. I would definitely buy the 1080p monitor. Gatman, awesome. I'm glad one of my videos could help you with your PC. If I send a money gun, could you give you a cheap build that's good to start PC flipping with? Um, yeah, Eli. Or what you could do is just like I think the best cheap option to start PC flipping with would be the $500 PC that I did on my YouTube channel most recently, the AMD PC. As long as you switch out the CPU for the one I talked about in the video, I would just do that. I wouldn't waste your money on the money gun. I would just do that. Um, Cram Reloaded, guys. If you want to watch some really bad gaming content, you can go follow him. I'm just kidding. That's my brother, guys. He is up to 144 followers. I'm really proud of him. He's chilling. Um, he's working hard, kind of, sort of. Best GPU for 7700X, whatever you can afford, my guy. AM4 CPU for Call of Duty Warzone. So, War, if you want an AM4 CPU for Warzone, you got to make sure you get a 3000 series or higher. Otherwise, you won't be able to play Warzone because it will fail the test for the TPM firmware. So that's something you need to know. Is the 4070 Ti super good with a 13400F? If you could play it like 1440p or 4K, probably. I would say something like that. You're getting a PC that has no GPU. It's $2,000. No, Joe, that is not worth it. If it doesn't have a GPU and it's $2,000, it is not worth it at all. Loris, yeah, sometimes your PC can just get weird errors occasionally. Like if you reboot and everything's fine, then I wouldn't worry about it. Is the 7500F? Hey, what do we got going on over here? We've got a money gun from Eli. Let's go. So Eli, what was it again that you want me to do for you exactly? I do not know how subnetting works, guys. I am not that smart. Eli, send your thing again. Do you know how much a build fee is at Micro Center after getting everything at the build your own? I have no idea. I'm not sure, Denture. The only thing I've ever done at PC at Micro Center is just get parts. I've never had them actually build one for me before. Eli, my guy, tell me for sure what you want. No, you help me. I appreciate. Oh, really? Dude, Eli, you're awesome, my guy. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, Eli, you can also join the Discord in my bio, and we will like Tech Matt, guys, that's been answering a lot of your questions in here. He's in the Discord a lot. I'm in the Discord. So during the live streams, it's hard for me to answer all your questions, but we do get to we do get to a lot of the questions in the Discord. So it's in the bio. I'm gonna try out. I tried to set up a command on YouTube. I don't know if it works or not. I'm gonna see if it works. Prime Nick, thanks for the roses. War, thank you for the other roses, my guy. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Hey, yeah, the work it works on YouTube too, guys. If you YouTube ! Discord, it also works. You have parental controls that won't let you use Discord? Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie. I'll try to answer your question in stream as much as I can. How long can the 8400F and the 5050 game? Probably for a while with upscaling, honestly. Sometimes when you're playing Fortnite scrims, your PC would randomly say shutting down. Is it overheating or something? Hey, yeah, War. The 5600 is really good for Warzone. You'll be fine. That's a great budget CPU for Warzone. 1440p AFG. The only way that would be okay for 1440p is if you have the 16 gigabyte version of the RX 7600. Other than that, you're gonna be like kind of low on your FPS unless you're playing like low settings or playing esports. Um, guys, we've got 80 new followers on the stream so far today. If you're liking this content, please follow, share the live stream with a friend. Uh, we're trying to get 100 new followers. Matthias, thank you so much for the follow. 240, Steven, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Um, you guys are awesome. My friend said it's my CS my your 12 your i5 14. I don't know. Are you on a laptop? Because your 14,000, you have a 14400F because that's not a horrible CPU. So 9800X 3D and 5070 for Fortnite. It's insane. Holy moly, Abyss with the super chat. You've got a question. You've got a let's go, baby. ARS. I don't know what that is, but still, we will try it out here. You've got a question. Sorry, my thing keeps covering up. Stop covering up the question. All right, we got a 7800X 3D, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, 500 gigabyte M.2, and a 1 terabyte HDD. Should you upgrade your storage right now or save for a better GPU? Um, if so, what's the minimum GPU? What GPU do you have right now, Abyss? Is it like Abyss? What kind of GPU do you have right now? Because I don't think I see that on the question. That'll help me kind of answer your question a little better if I know what GPU you have. Tell me, what GPU do you have now and what kind of games do you play? Oh, you have 3060 Ti? What kind of games do you like to play? That will also be another good question. Hey, Denture, is it better to buy a pre-built gaming PC or build one? It right now with the way prices are, you can really do either way. You can build your own or buy. In a certain price ranges, it's very similar as far as like price to performance. Obviously you're going to spend a little bit more for a pre-built. Um, and so, but the prices are really, really, really close. All right, Abyss, you do Helldiver, Cyberpunk, sometimes Project Zomboid. As long as you are okay with the storage you have right now on your SSD, um, I would like you're gonna get a better experience in those types games if you go ahead and upgrade your GPU, honestly. Um, if you could get something like if you could save up and get something like a 5070 or a 9070 or 9070 XT, I would definitely save up for something like that if you could. Um, and then that would help you out with those games a lot. I don't know anything about Zomboid, so I'm not sure about that, but I know Helldivers and Cyberpunk. You could benefit from a better CPU. Prime Nick, thank you so much for the roses, my guy. I appreciate you. Prime Nick, okay, you have a 5800X and a 3080. Should you stick with it till AM6? I mean, it's up to you. We have no idea when AM6 is going to come out. AM6 could be, a couple years from now. It could be 5 years from now. We really don't know because of everything going on. Everybody's kind of like halting on doing too much, anything crazy right now. And so what I would do is just, I mean, you can chill with it, save your money, and just be ready for it. Um, and as long as it runs all the games you want to play, you're chilling. Is the 5060 good for streaming? Depends on what games you're streaming, but for the most part, yes, because it does have a good encoder in it. The 6800 XT Deca is a really good, solid used GPU these days, I think. Is the 5050 good? The 5050 is okay. I mean, it'll play a lot of games. I plan on doing the 5050 review at some point. But is the 5060 good for 1440p? Abyss, did I answer your question pretty well, my guy? Did Are you good with that answer? Or like let me know if you have any questions because you did give me a super chat over here. Um, I want to make sure that you're good. What was I saying? 5060. It can play some 1440p, but it's going to be like low settings and you're going to need some upscaling. Is the RTX 2080 Ti better than the 5060? That I'm not sure about, Pixel King. Raw performance, the 2080 Ti might do a little better. Um, yeah, the 5060 Ti is a lot better. I mean, the 5050 can play games. I mean, and it's fairly affordable. Oh, 5070 or 5070 Ti. So yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much, Abyss. I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out in the stream, man. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either one of those GPUs. The 5070 Ti is obviously better. It just costs significantly more money. Um, but with the extra VRAM and stuff, it's going to really help you out in the long term. 4070 or 9060 16 gigabyte. I'm gonna go with the 16 gigabyte, Nick. I think that's probably gonna be a little better for you, honestly. Denture Depot, you got three questions. What CPU is the best for gaming? How much RAM do I need for gaming? And what graphics card should I get? That's a lot of questions, Denture. I'm probably gonna go 7800X 3D. Um, you could get by with 16 gigabytes of RAM. 32 is better if you can afford it. And then graphics cards. I mean, the best like budget graphics card, like that's when I say budget, that's like less than $500 is the 9060 XT. If you can afford to go up to the 9070, that's a really good buy too, I think. Um, should I upgrade everything to from this? You play 1440p? I don't. What do you have right now? Start over. You have a 17400F and an RTX 4060. What should I upgrade to for my GPU? I would give you the same advice, Zeeg, that I gave the other guy, Abyss. Is I would look at something like a 5070 or 5070 Ti, 9070, 9070 XT, something like that. Is a Ryzen 5 good with a 5060 for streaming? It depends on what Ryzen 5 it is, Vulcan. Um, 5060 Ti and 5800X good for streaming Fortnite. Polar, it'll be okay. The Ryzen CPUs are not the best for streaming, especially the AM4 ones, but you might be okay with the 5800X. You could probably get it done. You could probably get it done. I mean, you are going to have less FPS. Just keep that in mind. I was thinking of upgrading your 5500 to a 5900X to get 32 gigs of RAM. Um, Pixel King, only if you need the extra cores and thread. Do you need the extra cores and threads for the 5900X? Um, Sausage Man likes tech. What's a good GPU for the Ryzen 5 5500? Uh, Not this Saturday, but next week. I don't know if it's going to be next Saturday or not. We're actually going to be I have a stream planned. We're going to test the Ryzen 5 5500 with 3 different GPUs all in one live stream. Okay? So that would be really cool if you could stop by for that. The 5060 is probably going to be the best one, but we're gonna put it to the test. Prime Nick, thank you for the roses. Dimitri, thank you for the roses. Heart Puff from Sausage Mike, thank you so much, guys. Sorry I missed those earlier. We got 118 beautiful people in here, guys. If you've not hit the follow button yet and you like this type of content, please press the follow button. We're up to 21K likes, 5,000 comments on this live stream. You guys are awesome. Prime Nick, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are crushing it today. Can we hit 100 new followers on the stream? That's what we're trying to do. You don't need the extra cores right now. It's nice to have in case I get into Blender or some serious editing on my PC. Oh, then yeah, the 5900X is fine. Pixel Pelon, thank you for the follow, my guy. Thank you so much. I missed the other one. Should you wait for the 60 series? It's going to be a while for the 60 series, I'm afraid. You're welcome to. Lars, thank you for the follow. You have a ROG Ally ZX1 Extreme. Should you upgrade? Don't you? I mean, I'm assuming. Inbar, thank you for the follow. I'm assuming that's a handheld. You can't really upgrade a handheld, can you? $1,000 for 5060 Ti and 5700X. I don't know in your country. I think that's kind of bad for our country, but just depends. What RAM for streaming? 32 if you can afford it. Hey, Miller, what should I do with my PC? You have a GT 1010 and an Intel Celeron? uh, brother, I don't know what Celeron that is. You can Google it though. Um like Google and see if that Celeron can be upgraded. If you can upgrade it to like an i7, then you might could have a decent PC with and add a graphics card worth of flip. So you're not getting a PC with $200, guys, unless you're gonna take an office PC and throw in a graphics card. Can a 5600 and 1070 play Warzone? It's gonna struggle. That graphics card is gonna struggle in Warzone. Orange, if you can build a better device, that'd be cool. But I would keep the handheld if you could, because it's nice. Is a PC an instrument, Raker? Is mayonnaise an instrument? I don't know. I have no idea. Hey guys, thank you so much, guys. This live stream's popping, dude. We're popping. Why is your PC loud when you're playing a game? It could be the fan curve. It could be that it's having like if your room's really hot, it could be working extra. Ravens, thank you for the follow. What GPU or CPU should you get for $200? It depends. The best GPU for 200. Prime Nick, thank you so much for the roses, my guy. Can a GTX 1050 Ti do streaming? Probably not. It doesn't have an encoder in it. 37 roses from Nick, guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. Is it normal for the fans under the CPU to get loud on boot? You have SL Infinity Wireless, and I never plugged in the 2 connector into the PC. I mean, Glitch Tony, do they go loud and then go back to normal? No free PCs, my guy. However, guys, when we get to 150,000 followers on TikTok or 50,000 followers on Instagram, we are going to. Thank you so much for the follows. We got a Galaxy from Pelon! Let's go! Heck yeah, baby. Pelon! What do you need? You need anything, my guy, dude? You need anything? I will help you out, whatever you need, my guy. When the stream is going up. What? Thanks so much, guys. Sorry, I yelled right there. I got really excited about the Galaxy. Pelon with the Galaxy, my guy. You are the GOAT, the legend. Can we get W's in the chat for Pelon, guys? Give me some W's in the chat for Pelon. Let's go. DDR6 win? I have no idea. You did look up some benchmarks. It looks like you get 40, 50 FPS in Blacksmith Wukong. Okay. That's not bad. If it's just doing it on boot, Tony, you should be fine. If it's just doing it on boot, you should be fine. Should you get an AIO for a 9600X? You don't need one unless you just want it to be cool. Do you have any settings for AMD software? Daniel, I just do it. I just go with the default settings, my guy. I just do it for the default settings. Can you give me a 5080 and I'll give you my 3080? Prime Nick, 1, I don't have a 5080. 2, I wouldn't give it to you even if I did. What GPU do you recommend with the 5600? So what I would look for is a 2070 Super or an RX 6600. Oh my gosh, we got another Galaxy from Heather J. I'm sorry I messed your name up. Derail J with the Galaxy. Let's go! Jax, my favorite color is purple. Not really, it's orange. I was being sarcastic. But thank you so much, Federal J, with the Galaxy. We only need one more for our Galaxy goal today, guys. We got 2 out of 3. Let's go. What mic is good for audio on a budget? Volton. So if you want like a stream microphone, like for like what I have here on a budget, Fafine and what's the other? Mayano. Those are 2 really good budget brands. You can get really good mics for a budget with those 2. Fafine and Mayano. Is the 4050 good nowadays? It's okay. It's for a laptop, so I mean, it'd be okay. You could play a lot of games. Yes, go back to normal. It's almost like the motherboard decided. Fans turn loud on every boot. Went from silent boot to Tony. I would not personally worry about that. You might could fix it with settings in the bio or maybe inside the Lee & Lee software. Can you rate your setup? VNS Cutie? Not really rating setups. I'm not as good at that as Vermax and old Gussie Aiden is. What are some good keyboards that you recommend for under $100? Hey, hold that thought, guys. Keyboard. Guys, this keyboard right here, Um, this keyboard right here that I got, I test. It's kind of hard to see, because it's really bright in my room. But this keyboard right here, it's hard to see, like I said, because it's bright in my room. I tested this on the live stream Saturday. Um, it is a Ala 68 Hero. It's like $65. It comes in white, black. This one's the Topo version. It is really, really good. Listen to this. I mean, for $65, Hall Effect, I think is really, really good keyboard. I was really impressed with it for only $65. Really, really good. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Somebody asked me about keyboards. I would not worry about it. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. If it's going back to normal after you boot, Tony, I would not worry about it at all. Federal J, thank you for the roses, my guy. Guys, I can't. Federal J and Pelon, guys, came through clutch with the Galaxies. We only got one more. We only need one more for our goal today for the Galaxies, my guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Is the Ryzen 5600 with a 2060 good? Yeah, it's fine. That would be okay. The 2060 is starting to show some age, but it can still play a lot of games. Hey, you have a 2080 Super and a $750 budget? Prime Nick, thank you for the roses, my guy. And a 750, sorry, I missed it. $750 budget. What should I get to play at 1440p? Nils, 26 roses from Prime Nick, my guys. Thank you so much. Hey, I don't know. Okay, what should you get to upgrade if you play at 1440p? You have a 6700 XT and a 5500. You can play it pretty much everything at 1440p if you're okay with low settings right now. Start over. I'm afraid if you go too much higher, you're gonna have to upgrade your CPU too. But start over. We are going to be doing a 5500 live stream next week, and so I am going to test it with a 9060 XT, and see how much it bottlenecks it. So that is something to keep in mind. Hey Nillis, for the 2080 Super, in order for you to get more stuff with the 2080 Super, like I need to know what your other parts are. It's hard for me to tell you. Hey, we got a finger heart. Nate, thank you so much for the finger heart, my guy. Is the Logitech G305 good for a budget? The only problem I have with the G305, the original G305, Jam, thank you for the roses, is the original G305 does require a AA battery. Elijah, thank you for the follow. Paradox, what's your question, dude? I'm trying to get to as many as I can. As many as I can. I can only be live, guys, for about 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. Anybody, we're one galaxy away from our goal. We've had a phenomenal stream. Even if we don't get that goal, we are awesome. What's the best gaming for music production and headphones wireless under $60? Hey, Owayan, look, I don't know what the best ones are under $60 necessarily. So my pick would be the let's see, the Kafan Clean. Kafan Cleans. Oh my gosh, Pellin, we got another galaxy from Pellin. We hit the goal. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much. Braxton with the roses and the finger heart. Guys, you guys are awesome. Way to end the stream. Phantom Gaming, thank you so much. 14 roses from Braxton. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are awesome. Baka over on the YT stream, 9070 XT. What parts should I get with $800 remaining? I would shoot for a 7800 X3. Oh, you got to get everything else, Baka, for $800. You got to get everything else. What's the best GPU with a Ryzen 7800 X3D can hang with? Ranks probably like a 5070 Ti or 9070 XT. Oh, Pixel Kings, yeah, I can see you being worried about the monitors. Pellin, my guy, I didn't even see you in chat. You're just blessing us up in here, my guy. Pellin, if you've got PC questions that I've not answered, please let me see you. Baka, $800 for everything. That's gonna be tough. Probably like a 9600X is probably gonna be your best bet. Federal J, can you answer your question? Yeah, dude. Federal J, what is your question, my guy? Sorry I missed you, dude. What do you got? Send your question again. I'm going to be looking for it. I'm going to be looking for it like a hawk. So send your question, my guy. Federal J, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Send it, man. Send it. Where's Federal J at? Federal J? I don't see your question, Federal J. I need your question, my guy. Hell, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, just wanted to ask 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte and Ryzen 5500. Is that good in nowadays standards? So, Federal J, I'll be honest with you. The Ryzen 5 5500 and the 5060 Ti is going to be a bottleneck. However, okay? However, here's my thing. If you play at 1440p or 4K, you shrink that bottleneck down and it makes it a little bit better for you. And then you can just upgrade your CPU later. I am a fan of you being able to. I am okay with someone going to buy a 5060 Ti with 16 gigabytes of RAM for a Ryzen 5 5500. Like that is okay, knowing that hey, you can upgrade your CPU later, and you're still going to have a lot of fun playing games, especially if you play at 1440p. Okay, so Federal J, does that answer your question? Does that make sense to you? Um, Let me know. Do I sell PC parts? No, Morgan, I don't sell PC parts. Hey, but guys, I have thought about doing this. This would only be for the US fans. Sorry, unfortunately, because shipping is just way too expensive. But I have. Do you need to have a 1440p monitor? You do need to have a 1440p monitor. You can still play with the 5060 Ti on 1080p with the 5060 Ti. I would just max out the settings and you get the best you can. You're going to be able to play any game you want to play. Just know that the 5060 Ti can get more FPS, Federal J, if you get a better CPU. But you're going to be fine. Like you're still going to be able to play games, you're still going to be able to have fun. Just want you to kind of know that. Oh, Abyss, thank you so much, man. Pellin's question. You asked if you have a RTX 3060 and want to change for a 5060, is that a good idea? Honestly, with the price of the 5060, I would not. Andrew, thank you for the follow, my guy. For the price of the 5060, I don't know that it's a great upgrade to go from 3060 to 5060. I don't know that that is the best upgrade. Went from a teacher to TikTok lives. I'm still a teacher, but my TikTok live is popping off, man. We had 120 something people in here earlier. We're getting pretty 80 to so most of the time. Hey Pellin, if that makes sense to you, my guy, make sure that's the question the guy sent to Galaxies Ask TikTok just in case. Yeah, thank you so much. I totally missed this question because there's so many people. Oh, can you recommend what to do? Hey Pellin, so what I would do is, what is your CPU and what kind of games do you want to play, Pellin? What is your CPU? I'm going to stay live to make sure I answer Pellin and Federal J's questions. So I want to make sure that that we answer you guys' questions. So Pellin, what CPU do you have right now? Number one, and number two, what kind of games do you like to play? All right, they both went. Big difference between the 5600 and the 5600X. There's not a big difference. I would not do that. Bet what is the best starter PC that can play VR games? I don't know much about VR, guys. I don't know much about VR. Federal J, Federal J. Hopefully you're good on your answer. I appreciate the Galaxy so much, guys. Guys, if you're gonna, so any recommendation for a monitor? Should I or should I even upgrade your CPU? Hey, Federal J, I wouldn't worry about upgrading your CPU if you can't upgrade your monitor. Like honestly, if you just really want a better GPU, I would do that. Yeah, thank you so much, Abyss, for helping me out because I did not see it at all. It's really hard to keep up with both. It really is. I wish so. Like on YouTube, when you do like a super chat, it highlights your message and I can see it. I wish TikTok did that. I wish TikTok had a feature for us to do that because it would be so much easier for me. Like if you do a super chat and donate, like I can see your message so much easier. I wish TikTok did that feature too. So yeah. So Pellin, I don't see. Let's see. I don't see where you told me your CPU or your GPU, Pellin. I don't see that. And Federal J, I wouldn't look, if you can just upgrade one thing at a time, I would upgrade GPU first, and then CPU and then monitor, honestly. That's that unless you play CPU based games. If you play CPU based games, then that changes things. Let people VC, please. What does VC mean? Voice chat? We're not voice chatting. Heck no. Why would I do that? You play heavy story mode games? Oh, well then yeah, go ahead and upgrade your GPU first, man. Upgrade your GPU, and then if you can actually, I would upgrade GPU then monitor, because if you can upgrade your monitor, that's gonna 1440p is gonna make the story mode games feel so much better. There's a lot of good budget monitors out there. KTC is a really good budget monitor brand. Kuri is a really good budget monitor brand. And guys, too, unless I'm still waiting on Pellin. Pellin, I can't stay on much longer. I got to go do supper with the fam. Okay, your CPU, you have an AMD Ryzen 5 and want to play Cyberpunk and Warzone. Awesome. Thank you. I just saw it. What Ryzen 5 do you have though? Do you have like a 3600, a 2600? What kind of Ryzen 5 do you have? I mean, the 3060 Ti can play Warzone and Cyberpunk fine. Pellin. You have a 7600X 2080 Super, you have 750 for a GPU, and you play 1440p. Nillis, if you can, I would go to 9070 XT if you can. If you're good with switching to AMD, that's what I would do. If you don't want to switch to AMD, then the 5070 is going to be your best bet. Pellin, did I miss Federal J? Thank you so much, my guy. Yeah, dude. If you do a Galaxy, I'm going to make sure that I give you the best detailed answer that I absolutely can. But guys, I really am about to have to get off, so please don't. I don't need any more Galaxies. But Saturday, guys, if you get, like, even if we're testing PCs, if you give me a Galaxy guy, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing testing and I'm gonna answer your questions. So Pellin, I'm just waiting on Pellin, guys. 5600 GT. Okay, if you have honestly, Pellin, you're chilling with what you have. Arcuz, thank you for the roses, my guy. Thank you so much. The 5600 GT, you're in a 3060. You can play all of those games that you want to play. Mario, yeah, dude, I remember you. How you doing, my guy? Pellin, you can play. Why do you want to upgrade? Because you can play Cyberpunk and Warzone with the 5600 GT and a 3060. You already have a 3060, right? What do we got going on here, guys? I don't know what we see. I just heard a beep, but I don't know what it's for. I just got a beep, but I don't know what it's for. Is it for a Rosa? A Rosa! Thank you, Arcuz. Thank you so much for the Rosa. Thank you so much. Arcuz, you have an RTX 5050. Should you keep it with a Intel 12400F? Arcuz, what kind of games do you play, my guy? What kind of games do you play, Arcuz? What kind of games do you play? That will help out. So, and then Pellant, sorry, I got to pull my YouTube chat back up because my boy over here, Abyss, is helping me. Zark on YT, thanks for waving, man. I didn't see you over here on the YT chat a while ago. I'm sorry so much. Do you know anything about keyboards? I know very little, Bailey, about keyboards. Very little about keyboards. What's the best PC for Fortnite with a decent price? So, Max, probably the best PC for Fortnite is going to be to build your own, honestly. Usually CPU games. So, Arcuz, yeah, go ahead and upgrade your CPU, my guy. If you're doing CPU-based games, then yeah, go ahead and upgrade. The 13700, or did you say 13600K or something like that? That would be a great upgrade for you. Hey, man, I'm just asking 5070 Ti Zotac Infinity for GTA 6. I mean, it should run fine for GTA 6. We're just not going to know anything because it's probably going to be like a whole other year after it launches on console. Arcuz, thank you so much for the gifts, man. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I try to get to everybody's comments as much as I can. Batman, you still got a 1080? Danos, so RAM-heavy games are typically unoptimized games. Question, if it's not too much away from Expo, is there another thing I should change in the BIOS? So in the BIOS, you want to make sure you have Secure Boot turned on, Expo or XMP, and then also you want to make sure that resize bar is turned on. Those are the three things. Should you be fine with Arc? Pellin, I think you can play Arc. I've never tested Arc, but I think you should be able to play Arc just fine with that, honestly. What's the best keyboard and mouse to get? Joe Star, it just depends. Like a lot of people say that the Wooting is the best keyboard. I personally like the Super Strike mouse, but it's like $200. Do you need it? No. My mic is a Rode Pod mic, guys. Rode Pod. I need to put links in my bio for my setups, what I need to do, so y'all can go see that. But this is a Rode Pod mic, but it's got a filter on it. So if you like, I can take the filter off and put it back on. That's what that's for. Okay, guys. Hey guys, now listen. I've got to go eat white. I got with a filter on it. Yeah, thanks so much for answering that. Hey guys, yeah, your 1080 runs everything. Then you're chilling, man. That's all that matters. If you play games like that, you're chilling. Thank you so much for the follow, Galaxy. Thank you guys. This has been a phenomenal stream. Phenomenal stream so much. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, but if I do TikTok shop links, the algorithm is different when I'm live, and so I don't want to do that at all. YouTube lets me do it and it doesn't affect the algorithm. But thank you so much for an awesome stream, guys. Hey, one thing that I would like to do, guys, though, before or ask you or do about this before we go anything crazy, is if you guys still have questions. If you guys still have questions, you can join the Discord. You can join the Discord in the link is in my bio. I'm also trying to copy it from my chat over here. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see. All right. My Discord, guys. I sent the link there. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. All right. That's my Discord. My favorite color is orange. If you have any other questions and we didn't get to your question, please join the Discord. The Discord, me and a couple other guys are pretty active in the Discord, and we're just trying to build a really positive community in there. If you're a weirdo and you come in there saying stupid crap, you're just going to get banned. Let's see. Pellin, you have trouble when I'm playing on your keyboard. It would get stuck and not do anything for 2 seconds. Gottman, thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you for stopping by and help and being in the live chat. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Pellin, I'm not sure what you're saying about the keyboard, but please, if you can, join the Discord. I am blocking that dude because he's said it twice in chat. What a moron. Anyway, so yeah, is the GTX 16 Super? It's okay. Why is your PC so slow? It's probably because you don't have a lot of stuff going on. I don't know. Amazon is perfectly fine, Toast. Amazon is perfectly fine. It's got a good refund policy. If I get a Trojan, do I have to factory reset? Is a 570 series horrible? It's pretty bad these days. Best Buy does have okay PCs for $1,000. But guys, I really got to get off. I got to go get food for the fam, and then I have something else I have to do tonight. So thank you guys so much. Join the Discord. Tech Matt or myself will be in there. Please join, and we will help you out as much as possible. Abyss over on the YT, and you guys over on YT, thank you so much as well. You guys are awesome. I'll be back live Saturday. Until then, I'll see you in the comment sections and Discord.